Hello and welcome to anyone watching the stream. First off, if you're not watching the stream and if you're watching this at a pre-recorded date, then welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to do some Hearthstone, and if you're watching the stream, stay later. We're going to play a little bit of StarCraft 2 on Climb to Diamond. If you are watching on the archive videos on YouTube, then be sure to check out the Climb to Diamond in an annotation I'll stick somewhere on the screen. Have yet to decide. First up, most important thing, changes! It's like the guy from the History Channel that always says, aliens! Changes have been made to unleash the hounds. Or how I would like to put it, leash the hounds. Hashtag leash the hounds. Make it happen, everybody. Let's change the world. Leash the hounds. So today, first off, we are probably not going to be making a lot of damage as far as a hunter or a huntard, whichever you like to put them as, because today we have 5 games to win as a warlock. Why say warlock when it also said priest? Well, because quite clearly I don't have a priest deck. Why? Priests, they're just not my style. I'm much more of the warlock style, and of course today, as you saw, we're playing Murloc Warlock. Probably one of the most annoying and cheesy builds in the world, but you know what? I'm an average Hearthstone player at level 18, which I think actually might be a little bit better than StarCraft Husky. Don't get me wrong, I love Husky. One of my favorite casters in the entire universe of Blizzard games. But he, like me, is an average player. I like to see myself as an average player. I don't, I'm not like an amazing godlike player. But being average, my heart goes out to Husky as being an average player. Now, we're going to risk Tidecaller getting killed. But we did not get him killed. Interesting. We've got the horribly annoying Ancient Watcher, who initially doesn't seem too threatening. I mean, he's can't attack. That's not a threatening thing to do. But this is a druid deck. Druids like to silence, and they like to silence their own minions, such as Ancient Watcher. And they like to put taunts on Ancient Watcher just to make you annoyed as just annoyed. Because what's more annoying than having a 10 minion that you have to take down? Especially as a Murloc Warlock. It's absolutely annoying. Because Murloc Warlocks are meant to burst damage down to destroy the enemy. Can't do that. Can't do that when you're up against a bunch of taunts. If you hate Murloc Warlock and think it's the gayest thing and needs to be nerfed, such as the hounds were nerfed, I'm sorry, you can defeat it. Unleash the hounds, yeah. Unleash the hounds is a problem. No doubt. I just realized I probably could have played Abusive Sergeant to get another +2 out there. Oh, well. We're gonna play Knife Juggler. You're like, but wait, you don't have any more minions to place, so Knife Juggler is going to be worthless next turn. No, we'll fix that. Plus, I'm sure if we don't fix it, the Druid's gonna fix it right now. Here we go. Is he gonna taunt it? Oh, yep, see? Druid fixed it. Fixed it. Told you. Druid would fix it and mark his own grave. So we're gonna do this. Now, we could go in with this, draw 2 cards, but he has to draw 2 cards as well. We can do this. So, next turn, we're at least guaranteed to do 2 damage. Why do you say that? Well, he's probably going to already fix that, but if he doesn't, Death Rattle with Leper Gnome, 2 damage. You know, Death Rattle's another thing. It's a very... Oh, Starfall. 2 damage to all minions. 2 damage to all minions. 2 damage to him. And we'll draw. Murloc Raider. Now, that's decent. We can do this. Let's see what we get. Leper Gnome, so we can do another 2 damage. Or, that's a very interesting thing to pick. Well, this is what we're going to do. We're going to do this so that we can do 2 damage to him regardless next turn. If not this turn. We lost the Grimscale Oracle, but that's okay, because turn 6 as Murloc Warlock, it's not really the greatest of situations you want to be in. See? Told you. Taunts, guys. Taunts. Some of you ask, gee, he's got the attention level of a squirrel. Dog? Squirrel. Yes, yes I do. Alright, we're going to sacrifice Leper Gnome. See if we can't draw. Yeah. Got a Murloc Tidecaller. Now, who to kill? We kill this one. Now, his luck, we don't have any Leper Gnomes left. Not his luck, we have Knife Juggler left. This brings up a great point with Hearthstone. You're never quite dead till you're very much dead. It's like Princess Bride. He's like, everyone's probably like, what? He's quoting Princess Bride? Yes. There's dead, and there's mostly dead. Or is it dead and mostly dead? It's one of the two. You're either dead, or mostly dead. This guy's mostly dead. He's not dead. But we will see. See? Able to take out them. Now we can take out Tidecaller. Can't attack with him, but that's okay. Gonna go down for what? No, he's gonna avoid me. Go straight to me. That's unfortunate. Now, we're going to do this. We're going to sacrifice this Murloc in our turn. Now, we are almost getting very close to being dead. There are a lot of things a druid can do to save his butt. He could do a Ancient Floor. That's one thing he very well could do. He could also, not this turn, but next turn, he could place another Defender of Argus. He could do a lot of things. But we just drew Murkai. And Bluegill Warrior. That, unfortunately for him, is going to be GG. So, what did we learn? Murloc Warlock wins, but we also learned one valuable lesson. in winning that he could learn as well. Taunts. That game would have been over much quicker, and he would have had less of a chance to rally had he not had those taunts with Defender of Argus. So if you're really having a lot of issues with Murloc Warlock and hate Murloc Warlock and don't know what to do against Murloc Warlock, get Defender of Argus, somebody, her. Defender of Argus is going to be a little bit better because you get +1. Alright, we're going to switch out the Cold Light. That was a good swap, because that is going to do a lot of damage. Get a lot of board clears. So if you're a mage, well, if you're a mage and you're having issues with Murloc Warlock, you're probably having issues with everything else, and you're in the same boat as I am, being average player at rank 18. Now, because why? Because mage has board clears up the yin yang with Blizzard, with polymorphs are not necessarily board clear, but when you combine it with the hero power, you can clear a big enemy or a taunter that will prevent the hero from having anything. Like that. If you're a warrior, such as we're up against right now, what can you use to get board clear? Execute. Again, although not overall board clear. Combine that with Whirlwind. Right here, what he's doing right now. Tauren taunt. Like I said, taunts. What else could you do? You could also do... Actually, let's do this. I'm gonna grab him +2. Kill him, do 2 damage. There we go. Also, if you have a priest, well, you have Holy Nova that you can use to destroy him. Aberranchi, something, Anchi, just not Ranchi. Priest, the bunny rabbit. However, rabbits and raunchiness can go hand in hand. Let's be honest there. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, then that's okay. You don't have to know what I'm talking about. Because then that will swap your healing to damage, and you can just use your hero power to take out Murlocs. Because, look, right here, our Murlocs have very low health. Very easy way to take them out. Until Cold Light Seer, then you can't really take them out as easily. But, Hunters, let's be honest, you've got Unleash the Hounds, or now I guess you really just have Leash the Hounds. Going to... if you have a... let's see... Mine suddenly blanked. If you have a Warlock, I mean... if you have a Warlock, you've got Demons, you've got Corruptions, you've got Mortal Coils... you got a lot of stuff. Let's see... Paladins, Consecration, duh. If you have... That was a lot with that shield block combo. Those two shield armor ups, shield blocks, yep. That was a big combo. Let's see. And the time it takes me to remember how many different class of characters there are shows how average I am at Hearthstone. Let's see, we went over Mage, we went over Warrior, we went over Warlock, we went over Hunter, we are missing Druid. Druid, we just kind of saw an example of that. Starfall is a really good one, and the times that he used Swipe, that was a really good one as well. so that the board clear is kind of built into their game. We went over priest, hunter, mage, priest, warrior, warlock, druid. Oh my gosh, folks. Are we missing anyone? Are those all of the heroes? Those are all the heroes that I care to play. Oh, of course, shaman. Shamans have lightning storm. Shamans do have lightning storm available to them. They have fork lightning. Here we're now just trying to dig for old Murkai. That's okay. We won again, guys. We won again. Win streak bonus! Alright. Level 17, guys. Level 17. This shows how sometimes Murloc Warlock is just terribly annoying.